You're live with Lonzo, the Godfather, West Coast hip hop, and my partner from the East Coast, Dr. Dre. Yo, MTV Raps, huh?
Express yourself.
Yeah, that's what we do, folks. We are here. Legendary Connects are fully in effect. Miss B is in the dugout, waiting for her turn to come up at bat. What's up with you, Dre?
Man, it's one of those days. It's definitely one of them days.
What's wrong with today, man?
It's hysterical, man.
Wow.
I mean, I have never seen anybody sit there and lie, and then lie on his lie, and then lie to tell him not to tell everybody he's lying.
That's fine. He's on the American government must be on trial.
Oh man, it's just another case of Donald Trump. That's all it is. It's just another case. And I got to give Merrick Garland, the Attorney General, a lot of credit because he walked out from behind his closed doors with the biggest pay I've seen in a long time. And he said, look, no one is above the law. And if you want to know the facts, I'll go to the judge and I'll release the facts. But you can release the facts too because you got them. It's up to you.
Wow.
Now he's scrambling backward, doubling back, and trying to figure out, wait a minute. I don't want them to release the facts. But you just told everybody you want them to release the facts. I didn't think he was going to do it. I didn't think he's going to do it.
That's a special dude right there, boy.
Oh, man, I ain't going to be able to do it.
You know what? It's amazing how special he is in his personality, his wrongdoings or right doings. But what's really special is how many people follow him and believe that he has done no wrong.
Here's a man that got on a video and said, if you're in the mob, why do you have to take the fifth?
Right, I saw that.
Stop lying, just tell the truth.
Right.
And then what does he do the next day?
Right.
What's your name? Donald J. Trump. I got to ask you some questions. I take the fifth.
Wow.
I didn't answer no question, Jay. I take the fifth. Could you wait for the question? I take the fifth. Dude, what are you hiding?
Everything.
And the thing is, that's not even a criminal trial. That's just a civil trial.
Wow.
And the thing what bothers me is you had some estranged, crazy gentleman in Ohio with an AR-15 trying to run up in the FBI.
Recently?
Today.
Nah, I didn't hear about that. Man, I've been in the studio all day.
He ran up in the FBI talking about, you're not going to run up into my house. And he didn't understand one thing. They got guns too.
Wow.
He ran into the cornfield.
Wait. He shot at the FBI.
He shot at the FBI with an AR-15 and a nail gun.
What's the nail gun gonna do?
Dude, it didn't work out good for him.
He got a nail gun, an AR-15.
Worked out good.
Did they kill him? Nah.
They took him down.
They killed him. Oh, okay. Well.
Took 42 years old, Trump supporter to the hill, upset that they ran into Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. Trump's alive and you dead. Make that make sense.
You know what? I want to argue with you on this. I want to argue with you on this, but I can't. I want to pick a fight. I can't pick a fight. I cannot pick a fight. Huh?
And the news, when it popped up on the news, I was like, what? It was like emergency news, breaking news. But first I watched Merrick Garland walk out with the biggest pair I've ever seen.
Okay.
So that means they got some stuff on Trump. And it was somebody on the inside said, he's hiding stuff. So if you watch Fox, they're like, oh, they invaded his house and they only took out a small amount of boxes. They took out 15 boxes.
Wow.
What are you drinking?
Well, somebody said when the FBI went, I think they went there before, it wasn't so much a raid. They just went by and picked up some stuff. They let them know, hey, man, there's some more shit over there. You might want to go back. So, hey, you know what it is, man. You know, and karma is something else, man. Karma is something else.
They told him, we're going to get you. They said, give us everything. And if you don't, we're going to know. So they sat there, they went through everything. They said, how do you give them page 3? And where's page 1 and 2? And the page says page 3. Dude, come on, man. Come on, man.
Wow.
You're
Hey,
playing
man,
yourself.
speaking of people that's interesting, have you seen the latest pictures of Wendy Williams? No, that's right.
Now,
You haven't. I'm sorry.
hold
You
on,
ain't
wait a
seen
minute.
shit.
Oh, please let me answer. Oh, damn. Now,
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Doc. I'm sorry. I fucked up.
I love you for that. No, stop. Now, if I told you I saw those pictures, then I'm going to be the next one. Running up in that.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. I fucked up. I'm fucked up, but
No, I'm not bad. I don't feel bad about that.
Let me describe it to you.
Williams
Let
picture.
me describe it to you.
Please do.
Wendy Williams has been seen around New York looking real bad, dude. I mean, she looked like she's missing. She's a few slices of bread from a full lunch. She's never been a shapely woman, and it looked like she gained a lot of weight and lost it. She got that elephant look around her thighs, her arms. There's a look in her eye that does not look natural. She was in the back of a
Let me
limousine.
tell you something. As you're describing her,
Go ahead.
I've known Wendy almost 35 years.
Okay.
And I remember when Wendy first came to New York radio at Kiss FM, and she was working weekends with Chuck Chill Out and
Okay.
Red Alert.
Okay.
Continue. And I'll let you know what Wendy Williams looked like all through her career prior to your finished description. Please go.
And man, you know, I've seen her. When I saw her, when she was looking in her best of days, she reminded me of a potato with toothpick stuck in the bottom of it. Okay, 'cause she's real top heavy, and she got skinny legs. Okay, and I never thought she was really an attractive woman. Not just from my own personal taste, and that has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. But she does look like she's going through some things, man. And but again, well, and here's the part that I'm really getting at. It sounds like she's having some kind of mental breakdown because she keeps saying she's married, and the people are like, "Nah, she ain't married," but she's out showing this big old rock. I'm still married, and the dude like, "I ain't married to you. I ain't married. We that's done." So anyway, it's just it's sad to see anybody go through it, but when you see a public figure, especially somebody who's been dogging people forever. I mean, she built her reputation on dogging people, and to see her put herself in position with a bullseye on her back the way she has right now, that's crazy, dude. That's just real crazy to me. Help me understand.
In many books of knowledge, never build your house on sand, and be careful of what you put out there, because it does come back. Karma is the worst. Karma is our worst date. And I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna keep it very, very, very clear. Number love to her all the way. I've known her from, like I said, her early days at Kiss FM in New York. She was never like, oh my God, she's knockout gorgeous, but she was very attractive. She really was. She's a Caribbean woman, beautiful parents, beautiful woman. But what happened is that then she started elevating her career through what she was speaking about others. And she got addicted to what I call the plastic surgery bug. And then you got involved with, well, I'll just get a nip here, a tuck here, a nip here, a tuck here. And then you augmented your figure to what your figure was not. And the thing is, and this is why people ask me, Dre, why don't you just get that operation? Because your body rejects when you do that to it. And there are women right now, and I got a couple of friends who are flight attendants.
Right.
And the amount of women flying down to DR, Mexico, and all these places, getting body augmentation,
Right.
putting injections in their behind, in their breasts, in their face. And the thing is, Black women don't have to do that. This is what I understand. People of color, why are you doing that? You are naturally beautiful. Let me repeat that. Women of color are naturally beautiful. I don't care if you got short hair, long hair, big, skinny, tall, fat, whatever. It's just something about our struggle and our love and our life that lets us know our queens are miraculous. But now you've got hooked on this thing called IG, Snapchat, personal pages. And I got to impress, now you're video dating and you got to look like an image that does not exist.
Well, let me
even so when you just described there, based on what she's going through medically, and I've spoken to a few doctors, they said there's no coming back from that.
Wow.
That's very extreme. Now she was running around, oh, I'm coming back, I'm bringing the show back. But Sherry Shepherd just announced she's taking over the show.
Okay.
With your good blessings. Then you double back behind her and try to hate on her about it?
Hey, check this
Come
out.
on, man.
Check this
Come
out.
on.
Bernadette.
I love you, girl. Excuse me, I love you, woman.
Can you hear me, Bernadette?
Hey.
If you had the money, what part of your body would you augmentate? It's taking a long time to answer this question.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Tata.
Oh, you want some you want some bigger booyahs?
Bigger boobs?
You want life preservers, huh?
If I mean, yeah,
Okay.
otherwise I'm fine. I'm fine.
You want life preservers, huh?
Everybody buys things right here. They want these lips right here perfectly. They try to duplicate them. The shape, the waist, duplicated too. So I really don't have much.
Okay, now check this out. Check this out. I got a quick story for y'all. Me and my boys in Tijuana.
Quick story.
We in Tijuana, right? We go to the strip club in Tijuana. Strip clubs in Tijuana open. They be open all day long. They got strippers. And they ain't like California clubs. They got bathtubs and showers, and you get to watch the girls do all kind of stuff. My partner ain't gonna do me a favor. He gonna do me a favor and get me a lap dance and a motorboat dance, okay? And this chick had two of the biggest, fakest set of breasts in that side of the border. And man, homegirl sat in my lap, and she backed up, did a lap dance. And here's a crazy part about this whole thing, folks. That ain't really my thing, okay? It's cool, but it ain't really my thing. I don't really patronize strip clubs. That's not my thing. I've ran strip clubs. I've done that. Got the T-shirt. No, it ain't about nothing but a money grab, and I don't really mess with them. But I'm with the fellas. We hanging out. A boy get the girl. She's pretty, but she got these two big breastises.
Outstanding.
Okay.
Outstanding.
Man, homegirl did the little lap dance, and she turned around and she took her bra down, and she gonna motorboat me, right? Man, these things were so heavy. They knocked my glasses all off the side. My nose was running. My eyes. Man, them shits beat the shit out of my ass, okay? I was pissed. Because the way she moved them, the way she was moving them, they was just banging on me, man. They was hit me upside the head. Ears all hot and shit. And when your ears get hot, man, it's time to fight. I pushed her off. Get off of me. Get off of me. Dude, it was not cool. It was not cool. And I've never been a fan of augmented breasts. I'm gonna keep it real clean. I've never been really a big fan of augmented breasts. I mean, they don't feel natural. They don't really look natural. Airbags. Thank you, Marlon. These are more like sandbags. These are more like sandbags. Okay. They was whooping.
You actually were being abused in Tijuana.
I was being
Tijuana treacherous tiara.
And here's the crazy part about it. When you walk into a Mexican strip club in Tijuana, hey, Obama. Everybody, all the black men, Obama. Boy, that shit's crazy. It's crazy. But it was fun. It was more fun. It was more fun to sit on the sidelines and watch the show, because they don't do a lot of stuff that girls in California on the other side of the border do. They do a lot of more sensuous stuff. They don't do a lot of twerking. They climb the pole. They don't really do they don't do the same thing. It's not the same kind of thing. But their performances are a lot more sensuous. Okay, I mean,
Mhm.
you watch somebody take a bath, a shower. Okay, you might get a couple dollars. I just you putting the Mr. Bubble on your ass, you gonna get a couple dollars out of my ass. But other than that, it was kind of interesting. It was all right. But again, that's just not my thing. I just never. It's like for me, it's like going to a restaurant, ordering the food. Look, I read the menu, order the food. They bring the food to the table. I pay the waiter and give them a tip, and I still leave hungry. That never makes sense to me. I'm just sorry. That never makes sense to me. Okay,
Is it my turn to tell
go right
my
ahead.
strip club story?
Oh shit.
All right. Well, in New York, we had many plethoras of strip clubs of all different types. And once Atlanta, Miami, and all that started merging, and everybody kept going up and down, there was 3 clubs that we frequented. There was Gordon's in the Bronx, there was the Golden Lady, and there was another one in not New Rochelle. I can't think of the name of the place, but it was very popular. Packed, because that's where all the Spanish dancers always went there. So in Golden Lady, I'll never forget, I was so frequent, they gave me a Dr. Dre chair. But I was there because you know what I used to do, Lonzo?
What's that?
The girls would get up there, and dudes, remember when they first started saying, we're going to make it rain?
Okay.
Make it rain?
Mm-hmm.
I said, I've had enough of this. I would take my hat, and when they started throwing the money, open my hat and collect money and put it in my hat. I said, when it leaves your hand, it's free money. I don't care. Oh, Dre, but that's the girls' money. No, that's anybody money. Because if that money's flying in the air, if you catch it, it's yours.
Okay.
Now, I mean, sometimes I throw it at the girls. Yeah, that's for you. But I'm picking this up. I'm tired of getting in the head with stacks of money. I'm here to get a good drink. I'm talking to some people, and you banging me in the head with money.
All right.
So then I got banned and was told I had to sit in a Dr. Dre chair.
All right.
Off to the side.
There you go, folks. Dr. Dre had to steal the money out of the little children's mouth. These women
I
are
didn't steal
dancing.
nothing.
These women are dancing for their education. They're dancing for their children, to feed their children. A lot of these women are single mothers. You're taking food out of the mouths and the babes of single mothers, man. How could you do that?
And I was showing them a better way to invest your cash. I was showing them you can make greater dividends on this side of the strip thing as you can make on that pole. Trust me.
Man, who was Money Gang Vontae? Got killed in New York.
Who?
Money Gang Vontae. Money Gang Vontae. He got killed in New York a little while ago, and they just arrested 4 people, 4 people in association with his murder.
Oh, I know. I think, yeah. He was in the street, right?
Yeah.
I just heard about. I don't have details on that yet.
All right, we're gonna find out more about that. You're live with Lonzo, the Godfather, West Coast hip hop, and my man Dr. Dre. You know, I'm trying to pick a fight with Dre, and there's nothing to fight about today, folks. We had a good fight last week.
We got something to fight about.
What?
But let's go to Queen, and I'm trying to get Heidi on the line because they went to the Rock the Bells festival. Heidi Z, the boss, and MC Lotto, and they were going to give us a recap before we go to the fight.
How we gonna put them on the phone? You on the phone?
Well, they calling a link. They're gonna be on the video.
Oh, they're gonna do you gonna send them a link?
Yeah, we gave them a link.
Okay.
Ask Queen B. She sent them a link.
Oh, good. I'll be waiting on them when they get here.
We're waiting on a link.
That'll work.
So
all right.
The fight we were supposed to have, we're supposed to discuss. Do you think it's correct that Donald Trump can get away with damn near murder, and he's walking around free? But what's the guy's name? I can't think of his name.
Who?
Oh, down in Atlanta.
Who
they got on the RICO at?
Oh yeah, little shithead. What about it?
There's too many littles. Him and his boy, they're locked up, and they're not letting him out on bail.
Well, I just saw
they got them on RICO charge.
I just saw my boy Dusty just sent me a clip showing where his people are starting to flip like coins on him. They
That's what
flipping.
happens.
They flipping. They trying to go
That,
home. First one
that's what
tell, first one
happens.
leave the sale. Huh?
There you go.
First
But
one
all I
tell,
know, though,
first one leave the sale.
remember when Tekashi 6ix9ine, they had him, and they said, we're going to tell you what we're going to give you. Here's how much time we're giving you. You're not going to be able to see your daughter grow up, and you may not see your grandchildren. You may live long enough to see your great-great-grandchildren, and that's when we're going to let you out. And then all of a sudden, he cleared his throat.
Me, 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 me.
Me. My name is Dexter. No, it's Dexter, and let me play this keyboard for you. I have a few tunes to let you know. And magically, everybody is doing time, and he's walking around free.
You know, I and people ask about the current. Always asking about the current state of hip hop. And you know, I know this rap, hip hop, but this all, regardless of how we want to separate it, is sometimes unseparable. It's inseparable from one another. And to see how much destruction and stupidity, it's like people actually went to stupid school and got degrees to come back to do what they've done. And I think the internet has played such a big part of this because it's more people trying to do crazy shit to go viral than they are trying to actually create music. And
True.
the fact that YouTube pays the same amount of money for negative shit as they do for positive shit, it makes it a lot more difficult to get quality stuff because people don't care what they put out there because they're gonna get paid the same no matter what. Before you go there, your boy Heidi Z is here, folks.
She made it.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. There I go.
yeah,
I don't want to change my background. That's why.
yeah. Hello, Heidi
Ah,
Z.
yeah,
Hi, how are
yeah,
you?
legendary connects.
We got a blonde in the house today. Oh shit, you know I
I'm
like
blind
blondes.
today. I'm blind
What's
today,
up,
boo.
baby? How you doing? How
So
you doing,
Lonzo,
Heidi Z? I heard you guys got a report for us.
That's what Dre want me to do. He come want me to report.
What you got
So
for us?
yeah, I was reporting for Rock the Bells.
can
He
you
want
hear
me to
me?
talk
Yeah,
about. Y'all
no, she
ready to
can't hear
talk
you. I
about that?
don't think she can. Go ahead, Z. Heidi, do your thing, darling.
Oh I attended the Rock the Bells, so I had a great old time. I actually was there. Shout out to Muhammad Zulu Nation Warriors. Um, I was there with them, helping them also with they promoting the 50th hip hop anniversary for
Okay,
next year, and it's happy. Is today is the 49th year actually
right.
of hip hop birthday as well. And I was also there. I don't like to drop names, but I was there with Melly Mel's daughter and granddaughter. So I
Okay,
was actually helping the granddaughter Melody. We was there with BronxNet, actually
okay.
covering it for BronxNet News as well. So I was helping her like get the interview. So we got Split Star. Um, we were able to get him there. We didn't get LL, but for Rock the Bells for it to come back and for actually they gave the rights to LL. I don't know if a lot of people knew,
No, I didn't
that
know.
Rock the Bells actually it used to be done in Long Island and everything. It wasn't something that it was LL's. He had to fight for that actually. I don't
Okay,
do your research, guys. But but they have such you had Fat Joe I got to see Fat Joe perform, of course, with Remy, Capone. He brought out Capone and Nori. So Nori brought out Capone. That was a great performance. Gosh, who else did I see? It was just so many people there.
where was it at?
Huh?
Where was it at?
Oh, at Forest Hill Stadium.
Okay. How,
Forest Hill Stadium's in Queens.
was it well attended?
So, huh? It was so many there in attendance. But as far as performance, who else? Rick Ross performed.
Okay,
He performed. Uh, Joel Santana and they performed.
okay,
Onyx, of course. Oh yeah, I was on stage with them. Onyx. Uh, Papoose came out. Remy brought out Papoose. Oh, and they brought out the baby. So Fat Joe and Remy did their set. Of course,
okay.
brought Papoose out with the daughter. That was like beautiful. You had Trina who came out. Little Kim was there as well. great performance. Busta Rhymes, The Locks.
Okay. It sounds like a great event.
It was that was a that was a very great event. It was so many people there. You know, if you wasn't there, I don't know what you missed a great event. Shout out
I'm
to
a California boy, so I didn't make it this year. I'm a California boy. I didn't make it this year. That's
Lonzo,
yes, sir.
Lonzo. Eminem was
Oh,
there.
Ice Cube was there. Yes, Ice Cube.
And
He was
and
there.
Ice Cube was there also.
Okay.
He
All right.
came and went. He performed and he was going. Did I say Busta Rhymes too?
Yeah,
Busta
yes, you
Rhymes
did.
performed.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Oh, the lineup was crazy, you know.
So is it
And
already
then
planned?
backstage was even crazier.
Is it already planned for next year?
I don't know. I don't work for them.
Hey, I got another question for you.
I went there to cover, to help the young lady out,
Okay.
And
Who do
also
you
with
work for then?
Rally One Nation.
Who
Huh?
do you work for?
Well, that day I was with Rally One Nation, which
Okay.
is my boy Antonio. So
Okay.
he does this Rally One branding and everything. So I was with him, like I said, Zulu Warriors and Bronx Net.
Okay. Sound like a winner, baby. I'm glad to hear that. I'm looking
I
forward
was
to
having a good time though. I went, I couldn't really see everyone perform and stuff like that because I would get tired. It was just we were there all day from morning to like nighttime.
now.
LL of course was the last one to perform, of course.
Okay. Now I got to ask a question for California purposes. Was it a violence-free event?
Was it a what?
Violence-free, no
Yes,
bullshit.
it was. It was very it was no problems there. It was.
Okay.
Did you hear anything bad? Did
No,
anybody hear?
I'm asking you. I don't know.
No, nothing. Everything was really smooth. Well, I guess because it was a tight security. Look at the place we was at, Forest Hills, which is a very predominant like white area, for them to
Okay.
have a hip hop event to begin with.
Okay. Interesting.
So,
All right, there you go, folks.
Shout out to Forest Hills for letting us be there.
Bernadette is back. There you go, Miss B, looking good now. We're here with Heidi Z. She's giving us a report for the Rock the Bells concert that went down this weekend in Forest Green.
Last
Forest
Saturday.
Hills.
Saturday, Forest Hill. My bad, Forest Hill.
Queens shut it down Saturday for Rock the Bells.
All right, there you go. You got a question for it, Dre?
The biggest question of the night: who was the best dressed female performer?
Out of Trina and Little Kim and Remy.
Any of them?
You tell us.
Out of them three, because those the only females that performed, they were the only ones, right? Out of the best dress. How you gonna say the best dress? Little Kim, she always dressed up. Kimmy, Remy, I think she had some Balenciaga, a whole one piece, and I think there was a story that she didn't even come out with the heels, you know what I'm saying? And she ended up coming out with sneakers, and she had a one piece. They all look great. It was no best dress. All three ladies look great.
Okay.
Trina did too, all of them. So you ain't gonna put me in.
So Kim didn't show her boobs.
Especially with the
Kim didn't show her boobs.
Kim didn't
were they showing boobs?
Yeah.
Well, boobs. Kim was. Kim, she always showing boobs. When she not showing boobs.
All right, there you go,
That's
folks.
what
I'm sorry, Andre. I'm sorry you missed the boobs. Look at boobs.
You gotta talk. I didn't say boobs. I said boobs. BOOBS.
Boobs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kim showed the boobs.
Yeah, we said boobs. Of course, we're gonna be showing boobs. Shoot.
Damn. Here we go.
Trina was dressed in all black. She was looking
All
cute.
right.
She didn't let nobody take pictures of her backstage. Oops, did I say that?
Okay.
You said she wouldn't let anybody
take pictures of her backstage. Nah. She went Hollywood on us.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did.
She won't let you take pictures of her
backstage. Nah, she went Hollywood.
Now, was it crowded backstage?
Yeah, with certain people, when Capone and Nori, and of course, with Fat Joy, but most of the time, no, like Rick Ross, they got, there were some people on like the left side of the stage that they let people stand there, that people were backstage, family and them, because Roxanne Shante was hosting it. So yeah,
Mhm.
shout out DJ Scratch was there. Chuck Chill Out. They were doing a segment. I don't know if it was a Drink Champs area that they had going on where Grandmaster Cass was also hosting it over there. So
Okay. Sound like a
Now
winner,
you said
folks.
something about. Wait a minute. You said something about LL had to fight for Rock the Bells to call it that. Isn't Rock the Bells named after one of his most famous songs, Rock the Bells?
yes, but it was originally. But remember the Rock the Bells concert. Originally, it was some white dudes. I forgot their names. That was doing it. They used to do it in Long Island. You had to get permission to be able to. I, you got to look it up and stuff. But originally, Rock the Bells. They used to do it in Long Island on what is that? The Nikon Theater thing. Because I remember working it. Where I remember working it with different brands and different. I remember different acts.
I was
Throughout because I
just
did work
telling the
Rock the
story.
Bells throughout. You know, throughout the years when they did have it.
I was
Because
just
they just
explaining
stopped
the
for a little
story
bit.
for Legendary Connects. Now, Heidi Z,
Well,
let me
what do
tell
you
you,
know? So
I'm
you
gonna give you a prediction.
educate me because
I know,
you in the business longer.
I know.
You know more than me.
I'm going to raise up the Legendary Connect crystal ball and let you know within the next year, maybe sooner, there will be a Legendary Connect concert of concerts.
A legendary connect up concerts.
Yes, it's going to be between Alonzo and myself, and we're going to pick the acts, and we're going to have a major show like Rock the Bells.
Ta-da.
Yes, but
Maybe.
what we'll be doing like current artists as well, and other artists. I think it should be like of each decade and stuff like that of hip hop. Yeah.
When we're putting it together, we'll let you know.
All right.
Say that again.
Because when we put it together, we'll let you know. Because how the event was done and the reporting on the event, and I guess everybody do what they do. Legendary Connects is going to take it to the next place.
Yes, but I don't know. It was big as it was so crowded there. Like when you looked at that stage, every artist that performed there it was so packed. It was packed from the floor down all the way to the bleachers and all that. It reminded me Dre, when we were on stage for
You
your
were standing on
30th
stage
anniversary
while the
of
artists
your
are
MTV
performing.
Raps at the Barclays. It was packed.
Say it again.
I said it reminded me when we were at the when you guys did the 30th anniversary of your MTV Raps at the Barclays. How it was just
Yeah, they
so packed. So
on
Forest
stage. I
Hill
mean,
Stadium, it was packed. The fans
you
was
were on
out
the stage.
there.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
All the rappers
thank
had
you,
their
Heidi.
food.
Downstairs, all the food was sold by rappers' business. Bun B,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, I didn't
it
know
was
that.
bigger than that.
Who was that?
Like,
Geechee?
They said that they had,
Geechee?
No,
Is
that's
that
not Geechee.
Geechee or Lotto?
Why are you blowing me up, Oi?
Hey, man, you get
That's
blowing
Lotto.
it. All right.
Because he's telling me like a lot of the rappers, I guess, that has
All of them.
businesses. All the rappers that have their businesses were featured down there, I guess, at the bottom of the stadium. Because I didn't get to walk around. I didn't know that part. It's simple
that's
fact,
where everybody was eating all
Put Lotto on the phone. Put Lotto on the show. Put Lotto on the show. Let's ask him directly.
Are you ready? So
Where's
you want to
Lotto?
be with your business? No,
All right.
Okay. Come on, let's see. Because
Here he
Is
comes.
he getting on?
He coming on. He coming on. She got out the chair. She's
you know more. You know more.
What's up, y'all?
What up, Doc?
Yeah.
How you doing there, Lotto?
How you feeling, bro?
You're here on Legendary Connects with Dr. Dre,
Yeah.
and of course the West Coast Godfather Hip Hop.
What up?
himself,
Yeah. What's good? What's good?
Alonzo Williams. What's going on?
All right.
Give us a scoop. What was the deal on
All
the
right.
stage
So,
at the show?
all right. So, yeah. So the venue was tight. Like, let me just say you know how some places you go and the lines to the bathroom and be hard to get in. They had that sewn up. The bathrooms were so clean. I don't know who's cleaning the bathrooms, but they had them all. It was all over. They had them lined up. They had all the bathrooms lined up well. And then the events was everybody was selling their food and their business. Like Nas had a restaurant there, Sweet something. Nas, I forgot the name of it, but Bun B had his restaurant there. His Styles P had his juice bar there in the lots. So all the businesses that was selling food and drinks and stuff was rappers' businesses.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was a dope.
Outside the venue.
Hold on, babe.
Inside or outside the venue?
That was outside the venue when you go to get food. Like when you go, it's the stadium. You go up the steps to the stadium, or you go in the stadium, but you come outside the stadium to get something to eat or something. That's where they always at. So it was like downstairs around the stadium. It was all around the stadium, all the foods, all the rappers food. Nas sold out. Whatever he was selling on his restaurant, he sold out before half the show was over. So no, I'm talking about his food. His food that was there. Also
did Nas perform? Did Nas perform?
No, he wasn't there. But, Greg Nice was there hosting. He was hosting like a trivia game thing, for Sirius XM. So that was going on downstairs. I don't know if Tretch. They fronted on Tretch at the door. I don't think he never got in. Tretch from Naughty by Nature.
That's wild.
Okay, man, that's crazy.
Well, they were in a lot of people
backstage.
The security was tight.
Tell Heidi to be quiet. Tell Heidi to be quiet. Do you know who the lineup was? Could you give us the lineup you saw?
Oh, as far as everybody performing?
Who performed? Yeah, who performed?
All right. So, yeah, when I got there, Rick Ross was performing. So, Rick Ross, Papoose, Remy, Fat Joe, The Lox, Trina, Trick Daddy, Noriega, Capone. Oh, the Trick Daddy wasn't there. My bad. Capone and Nori. Dipset.
He wasn't there.
Yeah, I didn't see them before. I was downstairs. I was walking around. I was enjoying a lot of the festivities that was going on besides the show, because a lot of people I seen perform already. So I didn't go.
Our atmosphere correspondent. You were checking out the atmosphere.
Yeah, and then I got back. It was also a lot of people there. Lord Jamal came, like the people backstage. Lord Jamal and Sadat X, Ram Puba, Mike Geronimo, Greg Nice. I said he was there. He was hosting.
Mikey D.
Yeah, Mikey D was there from Main Source, and we ran into the Lox. If you don't know my history, the first Mikey D put me on when he was on the Main Source album, he put me on a song with the Lox, called "Set It Off." So that was the first song the Lox ever did, was a record called "Set It Off." Styles P wasn't on it. It was Jada and Sheik. It was the Warlocks then. So we ran into them and we was chopping it up.
All right.
So yeah, that's my little history of
That's the report.
Well, thank you for that. Thank y'all.
All right, folks. Much love.
Rock the boat.
Let me just say, Ice Cube tore it up though. Ice Cube did his thing. Okay.
There you go.
He did all his songs.
Had to rep it up. That's right.
Yeah, I had to rep.
All right.
That was big for him to perform at that.
All right.
At that place.
There you go, folks. Ice Cube ripped.
All right.
Ripped it. Much love for you, folks. Thank you, Heidi Z. All right, now we're out of here. We're going back to Miss Bernadette. All right. Thank you, folks. All right, folks, we're back again. You just heard the report from the Rock the Bells concert that went down Saturday, back east. We're still doing our thing
in Queens. At the Forest Hill Stadium. It was the Rock the Bells Festival. So
Bernadette is back for a minute. She's looking so sad. Her internet just giving her the blues today. What's wrong with your internet, baby?
I think it's the country. Y'all just focused the country on me, so I'm doing it country.
You doing it
by hee-haw or something.
So you got that doing? You got that at Wooden internet, huh?
Yeah. Yeehaw.
At Wooden Red Clay Internet, folks, brought to you live from Miss B from the Red Clay District. We doing it like this right here, folks.
On the President's data. I got on the Wi-Fi and got
You
on
got
the
on the what?
president's data.
You on the president's data?
The president's data.
The presidential data? All right, well, that's working for the time being. Now, how long you gonna stay online? I don't know. We're gonna see.
Lonzo,
Yes, sir.
here's a debate question for you. Do you think we should trade one super criminal for Brittany Griner and just, I forgot the other gentleman's name. And there's a lot of other people stuck in Russia longer than Brittany Griner. Should Brittany Griner have to put some time in like those other people? What do you think?
You know what? I don't know, man, because Brittany Gardner's situation is based on bullshit. Okay,
Yeah.
and to say, and it could be a lot more devastating here on the home front because a lot of people feel that she is being used as a political pawn.
She is.
Okay, and so when you start playing with people's lives over bullshit, you got two vials of cannabis versus motherfuckers selling nuclear weapons and shit. That's some bullshit. But if you don't go get that person, it can have some serious legal ramifications come time for the midterm. Now, Joe Biden and the Democrats been doing pretty good the last couple of weeks. Gas prices have went down.
I was about to ask you about gas.
Gas have went down. Shit, we back in the fours, man. We in the high fours, but we back in the fours. We was knocking the shit out of 7 for a while. 7 was 680, 650, 665. Dude, my car usually cost me $60 to fill up. I was at 100. Okay.
Wow.
I went up from $60 to damn near 100, and my car only hold 15 gallons. Okay. So we back in the fours now. Okay. So they passed the bill last week to get some things done, and they're looking pretty good. In fact, rumor has it, as I listen to some of my different podcasts and other shows, they got the Republicans a little concerned on the midterms because Joe Biden's his approval rating is going up. So it's going to be real hard.
Coming off the ropes?
Huh?
They're coming off the ropes.
Coming off the ropes. And he realized he's dealing with a bunch of asses, so he got to just do what he got to do, okay? And you can't play with some people because some people don't play fair. And if you're trying to play fair in a cricket game, you're going to lose every time. You're trying to play by the rules. Right. They ain't got no rules over there. They ain't got no rules.
That's why I started off with what I did. And I'm going to go back to this Brittany G thing because a lot of reporters keep saying she has to go play in Russia because they don't pay her enough money in the WNBA. Alonzo, we talked about this. Why doesn't Brittany and a lot of WNBA stars get paid like LeBron James and company?
Ain't nobody in the goddamn stands. I go to WNBA games. Ain't nobody else. Most of the time I go, I get free tickets because ain't nobody want to buy them. Until the WNBA start putting some showtime in their life, and you just can't play basic basketball like college teams. The scores don't be that high. It don't be no excitement. They missing just like college. It's ain't no dunking, ain't no super plays, ain't none of that shit that makes people go jump out their seats. You're playing basketball. You're playing basic. You damn near playing. What's that? Not AB or old school.
Old NBA.
Old NBA basketball.
Pass, shoot.
Pass, shoot. Okay.
Pass, shoot.
The 3-point line is, you ain't got no female Steph Currys out there. You don't have no female LeBron Jameses out there that's just clowning people. And you want to give it the love. It's been around for a while, but even now, as long as it's been around, it still haven't gained any real momentum.
Especially when you talk about the NCAA female basketball game, it's tight. That's tight. Their games are exciting. The stadiums are packed. They're tight.
Well, so what's the difference in the overall game itself then?
Well, it's about the fan. It's about in college, it's different because it's students. So
right.
You got a whole
you got a built-in fan base.
You got a built-in audience. But with the pros, you got to, like you said, I may go, I may not go. But I want them to stop using the excuse of the money. because it's not the WNBA's fault. They can't pay her. But don't compare that to LeBron James and other NBA stars that get paid when you go to the Staples Center, the Raptors are filled.
Well, check this out. I mean, that goes right back what I've been saying about some of our younger generation. Not all, some of our younger generation. They want participation checks. Okay, for so long, so many kids have grown up in an era that all I gotta do is show up. I'm gonna get a trophy. I'm gonna get a jersey. No matter what I do, I'm gonna be good. This is the real world. They don't give you participation checks no more. They don't give out participation pats on the back or participation trophies anymore. Either you win or take your ass home. So I think that's really that's how the game goes.
Remember when you played basketball in the schoolyard? You didn't get to stay on the court.
No, you lost. You got to go home.
There was always some dude standing there waiting for your team to lose.
When you lose, the only way you play again is if somebody had to go home. Okay, they were short a man. The best man from the losing team got to play again. Okay, the best man from the losing team got to play again. All right. Now here's your next problem. You got folks that want to say that. Oh, I'm sorry. Back when I was a kid, you only had three places: first, second, and third. First, second, third. First got a trophy, got a big trophy. Second got a smaller trophy, and a third got a small trophy, and everybody else got a hot dog and some punch. Take your ass home, try it again.
And a ribbon.
You might got it. No, we didn't get ribbons in Compton. You got a hot dog and a punch. Okay. Well, only reason why we came to the banquet is because some of our buddies got MVP. Okay. If you had a buddy that made the All-Star team, because even back, although my basketball team didn't do all that, my baseball team didn't do that good, I still made the All-Star team. Okay, so I was able to get a trophy from the All-Star team. But nowadays, we're in a generation again that's kind of feeling like they entitled to more money because they playing basketball. But how we gonna pay you? We ain't got the same endorsements. You don't have the same sponsors. You don't have the same attendance. You don't have nothing but the same venue. Okay, and only thing is the same money wise is the parking and the hot dogs. Okay, everything else is cheaper.
Well, from what I understand, I was suggesting. I don't know if you told me this or someone else told me this too. They want to bring the rim down to 9 feet rather than 10, so they got the opportunity to dunk the way the guys do.
That would be good.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Yes, that would be a great idea. That would be a great idea.
I say they should start booking halftime shows with some of these rappers, some of these hip hop artists that are performing, and they'll at least bring a crowd in for the first 2 quarters.
But how are you gonna do that when half the guys are talking about shooting and killing women?
No, I said you got to pick and choose the right ones.
But I'm just saying, you got so many rappers. Think about the rap climate we have right now. The rap climate we have right now is not conducive to do commercial shit. Okay, the biggest hit is wet ass pussy. That's not a good look. That's not a good look for the N.W.A. Although there's a lot of it out there, that ain't a fucking good look.
W.N.B.A., that might be a good song.
But it would be. It could be a good song, but it ain't a good look. Okay, do you really want your kids in the audience and the cheerleaders to dance at the WAP? I don't think so.
But they do anyway.
But then wait. Hold on. Then you got artists who have some nice generic songs, but they give off. Lizzo got some great songs, but she might pull her fucking pants off and expose all that excessive ass. Now you got another problem. So everybody wants to go viral.
But it is a WNBA game. So if Lizzo pull her pants off, some of them players may enjoy that.
But I'm just saying, do you want that to be a part of the upbringing for your future WNBA day aspiring daughter? No. Okay, I don't give a damn what nobody say. No.
In the stands, look, let me finish. Remember, it's about the entertainment factor. Now, some of that stuff, you can tell the artist, if you do this, we're gonna fine you for that.
and they're gonna
Because
do
the
it.
idea is to get more women or more people in the stands. We got to do something.
Look,
We're going to have to do something.
you gotta do something, but that ain't it. Okay, I understand. Most of the artists, I mean, the ones that you could get, the ones that would bring a nice crowd, that would enhance the attendance and give you, I ain't gonna say a PG, but a Irish, G-Irish, a PG Irish type, PGist type performance.
No,
Like,
an
hold
edgy
on,
performance,
hold on.
but not too edgy.
But hold on. But even at that though, you talking about somebody like her, okay? Her, her, she's awesome, but she gonna probably cost you a whole lot. She gonna probably cost
What
you more
about
money
the
than the
crowd?
goddamn team. Huh?
What about bringing classic hip hop there? To y'all, to your generation.
Nobody
Balance it out
would
with
know
classic
if my ass jumped on the stage, they would know who the fuck I am. Okay.
But the classic hip hop is out.
Well, especially here's the crazy part. I have to go to East LA to get recognized. Okay. If I go to East LA, I got a security problem. If I go to LA, it don't mean shit. Okay. My name ain't Little Nothing. I'm gonna change my name to Little Lonzo so I can get some recognition. Okay?
Oh no, Lonzo, please. Dre.
I'm gonna be Little Lonzo.
Look,
I'm gonna be Little Lonzo.
Lonzo, I know what we're gonna do.
No, okay, here we go.
Think about it for a week. Which artist can perform at a WNBA halftime that people will know, but it won't be so outrageous that it's offensive?
Oh man. What do you think?
Lonzo and Lil Dre.
That's next week's assignment. We're gonna move right along. That's next week's assignment. I'm just saying we gotta figure a way so that we get these WNBA stars, a lot of them were Olympic stars also, to stay in the States and have other people come here to watch them play. And maybe that will put
I
people
think the first thing they need to do is lower the rim. Okay.
and push the 3-point line closer.
13-point line, you said?
The 3-point line.
No.
I think for lower the rim, make it bigger, and and they already use a smaller ball. Lower the rim and the 3-point line, and give them an opportunity to bring some fire. But now you're gonna get some people. Oh, now you have to compromise the NBA standards for the females, and then you're gonna get somebody who still got his nuts intact, want to play basketball with the females, and he's gonna be dunking his ass off, and he can still have all his nuts. And it ain't gonna be, dude. It's amazing how, some dude with a set of nuts gonna come through there. He's gonna be 7 foot tall. Rim gonna be Joanna man, a real live Joanna man gonna come down. Joanna man gonna show up, and he's gonna kick ass because the rim was lower, ball is smaller, and everybody else is smaller than him too. And he's gonna be dunking his ass off. But you'll have asses in seats.
You need a little controversy. It would work.
You know, that's
because then if they go all the way to championship, that would really be an outrage, but it would work.
We haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen a male basketball player in the female on the female WNBA team. But think about that. I was watching the other day. A documentary on men and women prison. This dude who identifies as being a woman, but he still got his junk intact, and he's still packing. He's still loaded, and he's like the most popular dude in jail. And I'm trying to figure out, how do you do that? How do you do that when if you got the junk? How do you get a pass to go? I mean, think about that.
You know, in some jails now, they have the male inmates, female inmates, and then they have those in the middle.
This dude was not separated. This dude, he had access. Okay. In fact, I read a story not long ago where a brother in the same situation got two or three prisoners pregnant, and everybody's suing because he shouldn't have been in there. But y'all, it's lawsuits but no rape cases. That's the problem. Okay. You got lawsuits but no rape cases. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
So
Huh?
we have to come up with artists that we feel that should perform halftime at WNBA basketball games, and hopefully to bring people in to watch them perform.
Bring the
It
ram
doesn't have
down.
to be like Lizzo. It could be just people who would put out joints, hot records that are trying to get greater exposure.
Oh man, but see again, you trying to
We gotta do
pull.
something.
You trying to take
We have to
something.
do something.
You trying to take something that don't have a name and add it to something else that don't have a draw, and trying to make it work. That's how. No. Unless you're gonna have the girls selling tickets like they do for showcases, you can have what you sell.
Well, it's either that or we're all going to Tijuana.
Now my boy,
say strip shows.
now one of my boys, he coaches a female football team. Okay, he coaches the female football team, and he say these chicks is hitting like men, they running like men, they doing a lot of the same things, and they got a pretty decent following. All females.
They can't play men.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say they can play men. I wouldn't let them play men, but they.
But no, I've seen when I've seen some professional female football, full contact, and they all get out there talking that stuff. I said, but when a grown man at 220 pounds comes running at you full speed, and you think you're gonna stop him, you're gonna get blown out the block. You're gonna get killed.
Well, understand this.
I don't care what technique you use to tackle, you will not be able to take that guy down.
Man, I didn't see some
you
sisters.
can try.
Man, I
You
know a
can
couple
try.
sisters out of CPT. I'd put some money on that one. I'd bet that one.
Look, I grew up with a couple of sisters that should have been missing.
from the country.
Bottom line is,
Grown.
when you're playing
I
against,
got a couple of sisters that I know personally, because I had one security guard had Negroes, had the brothers punked, and she's like, Negro, I would beat your ass. You probably will too. Yeah, okay.
yeah,
Big sis, they call it big sis. Big sis put hands on
that's
you.
not-
Okay.
but you know what I mean. That's
Okay.
not a full-grown man in the peak of physique running.
I
down
did,
the
but
field.
that was not the
And
kind
you
of
trying to step in front of him.
that.
Because even men can't stop men that are doing that.
That's some shit you came up with. I didn't say that. I'm saying female on female, pads on pads, helmet on helmet.
They don't
My boy, huh? My boy got a he got
told Dre they don't
there's
want
a league of females out there playing, not lingerie. We talking about in some real pads and shit,
Yeah,
and they
they
going
is.
for it. Somebody's mama out there putting hands on the fool. Okay, mama's spiking the ball, mama catching touchdowns, mama blocking for the halfback and shit. Okay, your mama's a safety. Your mama's a free safety.
Mama play quarterback.
Your mama a free safety on the West Coast Bulldogs. Okay.
Yo, what's up with your mama? I thought she was playing linebacker. What's up with that?
So yeah, so you got a whole other thing jumping off, folks. So yeah, man, we almost wrap this hour up, man. It's been another great show. I want to thank Heidi Z, and what's your boy's name, Dre?
And MC Lotto.
MC Lotto, and I want to thank.
Tell him thank you, Dre. He talked about the food. I love the food talk.
I want to thank Bernadette
Thank
Obama for her internet service. She stayed on for the last 10 minutes of the show.
Mama,
We-
Obama.
Everybody,
Bernadette
big
said,
shout out.
"Hold on, Dre, I ain't through yet. I'm trying to finish."
Oh, I'm sorry. You go do your thing.
We're gonna do a GoFundMe for Bernadette. Bernadette said if she got some money, she wants to get some life preservers installed. Okay. If anybody would like to help Bernadette with her life preserver donation,
Wait a minute. I was gonna say, Bernadette wants to have some inflation.
she think about going on the cruise. She want to have her own flotation devices. So, fellas, you like to do $sign Bernadette flotation devices, folks. In the meantime, y'all, this is Lonzo, the Godfather of West Coast Hip Hop, with my boy Dr. Dre.
Yes.
Miss B with the red clay, And we're out of here, folks. Thank y'all for watching. We'll be back on Tuesday with my man Dusty. And check me out from time to time, folks. I'll be popping up with the Compton Entertainment Chamber. I got all kind of people from Compton. Y'all need to meet, folks. In the meantime, we're out of here. Peace.